Might be the biggest. San Diego, and Michael King's first pitch is strike one at 93. A prospect in the sports. Made the opening day roster. On the ground, pull side at Fernando Tatis Jr. getting another start at second, and one away to begin. 3 walks. Starts out with strike one to Ivan. Base is 8th best in baseball.
Just going out there and playing this fun baseball, and they've been showing it.
Yeah, we talked to 1 at 15 so far. Up the ladder with 95 on the 4-seam for King, and now he faces Alec Burleson, the first baseman so far. Couple breaking balls to start.
Opponent.
That fades on King. 3-1 start. So just trying to get in gear. He issues a 5-pitch walk here, and from last year to this year, and only Ben Rice of the Yankees has had you gushing thinking about old, what, Bo Jackson quotes?
Swinging down the ball a little bit more.
And really, he just needed to simplify his approach for him to swing at some better pitches this year, and that's made a huge difference.
2-1 is Cage. 2-2. Walker skies this one on the infield at Fernando Tatis Jr. And Michael King posts a 0. Making his 8th start of the season. There's that aggressiveness.
The changeup's been pretty effective this year. He's looking to get his breaking balls going.
Got a bouncer at Nolan Gorman for out number 1.
Incredible defense he has behind him work.
Pumps in 96 for strike one to in early February. And brought in to be a weapon against left-handed pitching.
Yeah, and he's
big breaking ball from Liberatore for
5 pitches, 5 strikes to start off the game, get himself into a nice rhythm here.
Diego offense.
Yeah, we know Machado's he's still got it in him.
To Machado. That's down. Spits on a couple in that direction. And it. To Machado. Rocketed foul. Gotta love it, right?
I always did.
Always have the advantage.
Machado takes down and works. We told you he has endured the longest homerless streak of.
People talk about this all the time. Sometimes when you're up there as a hitter, you try to 1 pitch away from doing damage and getting over the hump of hitting that home.
Liberatore's 1-2. No chase on a back foot breaking ball. 18th pitch of the first. Tatis a rocket to left center field. Overwinded short. It's a 2-out single for Fernando Tatis, who's been the best everyday bat so far for the Padres.
They'll take it to left.
Darting slider there from Liberatore. One-two. Fouled back on a slider that hung. 1-2. Bogarts with a check swing, floater into right. Walker comes on and has to play it on a hop. Machado scores from second, and the Padres strike first. Bloops. Close at first with Bogarts diving back to the base. Nolan Gorman leads off to begin the second. 3 years in a row struggling offensively in what is cut on and miss. Good changeup from Michael King.
Throws a couple sweepers, couple changeups, and says sorry. Back or now sometimes you got to guess, and I think you're taught, see a fastball, hit a fastball.
Yeah, King throwing the changeup a lot more this year than he did last year. Sweeper jump.
Only thing holding him back right now from being that dominating number 1 we've seen in the past.
Adam, you were at the forefront. Win in the air center fields. Jackson Merrill for out number 2. Hey, score Nathan Church. Good to see that he's in the lineup.
This guy can run. He plays.
Kings 0-2. Floated left side at Machado. And fouled grab the Kappa 1-2-3 top of the second for Michael. And then ended up getting the job himself. Ramon Laureano. More of the same from Ramon.
Really have a lot invested in his success as manager. I feel like maybe we can bring a few more relievers into the fold.
I didn't know if there was a little inkling there for us.
Nasty slide.
There's where he needs to live on right-handers too. Hard in.
Spot. First baseman who re-signed here on a minor league deal. He's seen a couple very good curveball. Nasty curve again, and Pedro Pat. Nick Castellanos goes first pitch swinging, sends one to center. And Victor Scott the second there to put it away.
Long, that was pretty good.
112, Craig. It was smoked.
Oh yeah, 112, even better.
Thanks for joining us.
You got it. Thanks, guys.
He's got 8, 9, and 1 here in the third. This is the catcher, Pedro Pajes. This one popped up and fades off foul into the seat. Michael King's 1-2. Nasty with the sweeper for his third strikeout, and there's one.
A couple other pitches that really been really good for him.
And that it might be effective for Michael King. Great story on it in the San Diego.
Still doing pretty good, but a guy like Matthew Liberatore leading the team just gives you a little more positivity when you're out there.
The center fielder. And a full count. Kings 3-2. Scott strikes out. Back-to-back for J.J. Weatherholt, who clobbers one on the line. Deep right field. But strike one to start from Matthew Libert, and comfortable with him entering this year. Pops one up in the air to right. Jordan Walker for out number 1 to start his night. Last 21 coming in. No swing there. 2. Fouled away. 2-2.
And he talked about not having that. We can find a way to barrel it up.
From Liberatore. Just down. And
You have 5 or 6 ridiculous arms to turn to out there.
And as a hitter,
you feel that, right, Todd? Like as a hitter, to your point, that
good arsenal of guys that they have. Good mix.
1-1. Bouncer left side and win to Weatherholt. The turn and plenty of time for 2. 6-4.
The staff is just a blast to be around on and off the field. So yeah, he always works pretty fast. He does a nice job of that. He's mixing in that curveball a little bit more right now.
Ollie Marmol leading this Cardinals club second in the end. And got a contract extension that takes him through the 28th season. A club option for 29.
Yadier Molina, when you can just manage them and they manage the younger guys, you know, so.
For Herrera. Nasty on the change.
Really good.
Alec Burleson clobbers one on the line to right, and it is gone. First line ties this. Change up that second look out.
Yeah, I mean, to Todd's point, part of the odds are you're going to be a little bit ahead of that pitch.
On Jordan Walker. Popped to second his first time and lays off a sweeper down at 2-2. Walker in the air, shallow right. Castellanos in for out number 2.
And, you know, young kid in a candy store kind of sang, you know, so listen, just how it went, Michael.
Bouncer foul from Nolan Gorman. 0-2. Gorman strikes out.
Guys like Cruz and Ben Rice and Wood, and he doesn't have one. 10 mark in baseball. What I want to know from you guys when we see him come up after you see this ground out right here, is he doing this on purpose? Because Tatis is really
Oppo more and hit line drives backside.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily, but I understand that it's eventually going to come and not to worry about anything else. He's taking pitches. His body language is going to hit him for a long time.
So for you, it's a little bit much ado about nothing.
What he's capable of doing, he'll be right where he needs to be.
Adam, how about for you? Generally speaking,
Try to become great at the expense of being really good.
In this game. And it's a reflection of who he is. He's a great shot. Those two are locker mates. They talk all the time. He's going to be just fine.
Stutter stepping around third base. Meantime, Matthew Liberatore, who struck out Tatis, 2-1 to Xander Bogaerts, and a bouncer back toward the mound. Liberatore spins, and a 1-2-3 fourth. He has set down 8 of the.
Just hitting any breaking ball under the sun, fastball, velocity, but nobody goes in the cage. And
Beautiful.
It's been about 80% strikes for King so far. Went with the heater up, and Xander Bogaerts on the run retires Mason Wynn for the first out.
young man can do.
Kings 0-2. Slap foul.
Today looking to be aggressive, but he's been messing them up, throwing everything they're not looking for.
Little roller there.
Ball your way out in front.
Sweeper for. He struck out on the sweeper his first time, so he sees a couple of them to start.
And volleyball.
Yeah, don't forget volleyball.
So I could see.
Well, I don't have Pajes playing above the net.
Pedro Pajes. Bouncer left side. Swept to Machado. And pick on the back end by Ty, surpassing Randy Johnson.
Just wow. You're going to see at this stadium.
Yeah, the teammates. A rare 3-0 count to start for.
9-1-0, they're hitting 365, so it's massive. And that's what he's been doing all game, but
Ty France, first pitch swinging toward J.J. Weatherholt. Turns it into 2.
oh,
And then strike 1 to start. So right. All kinds of depth this first time. Good thinking. Haven't given up damage. It looks very good so far tonight.
well, it's got him out in the upper part of the strike zone, believe it or not. He doesn't need to start it in the bottom. He can start it in that upper.
Floated foul by Castellanos. Nasty again on the hook from Matthew. And starts out with 9-1-2. And Victor Scott. And Adam, you just said to me, important batter here for King. On deck. Cutting a miss over the changeup.
Changeup.
You think about that if you're Victor.
Mine, and then something off speed came.
Another changeup, slow roller at Tatis for the first out. That it is a professional at bat. Adam, I know you love.
And he said, "Oh, it's out of control. I need to clean it up a little bit." But no,
Be taking it out of your spikes.
Quiet. He's quiet in his legs. He's quiet everywhere else until he.
For a while. Just misses, and a 5-pitch walk to put.
plate, but he's been incredible in the field.
Ivan Herrera with a trickler back at King, who's only plays first. For out number 2. So the first time they faced off, it was.
Sure, he gets Burleson to swing at the pitch he wants him to swing at.
Hunters in scoring position for the Cardinals.
Good cut there on 93. The 1-2. Up the ladder and popped up. In the shallow left. Laureano calls off Machado and the inning's over. That is about as good an overhand lefty curveball as you could throw, but that's it for San Diego. They've got 9-1-2 here.
Working with King behind the plate in his debut as well.
Hit well center field. Scott bolts back toward the track and runs it down. So 1 away for Jackson Merrill. It's been a tricky spot in the ballgame for him so far this season. OPS third time through near 1,300. 0-2 to Merrill.
Feel like something in here.
Worked up with the heat. He's carried that over to tonight. Strikeout on the slot. 2 down, bases empty. Miguel Andujar fouls 1 away on.
To be seen.
Fades outside with a changeup. He's 4 years ago, and then last year posted the best season of his career. Hot shot on the ground. Center field base hit. Miguel Andujar at 108 off hit. Out to third in the fourth. And through the order has been problematic for Liberatore.
I think he's due to pitch well third time through the order this time, because there's no way.
Base runner in the 1-1 is down to Machado. Machado sharply to third. Gorman gobbles, and a pick on the back end by Burleson bails him. Strong start. And facing Jordan Walker.
A missed pitch for him.
The 98 off the edge.
Ball is so hard.
Walker on a line. Left field into the corner, and that ball is fair. Walker King. It takes high with a sinker, ball one.
All day just because of a base open as well, as we see one right there.
Defense a little bit.
Change up there, strikes out Gorman with one away. Called a strike.
It's all about timing.
On a line, right field off the end of the bat. Castellanos in, can't make the catch. Walker motors around third. Wynn sprints to third with a go-ahead triple in the seventh. Now Nathan Churt.
Tough play either way.
Remember Jake Cronenfield tonight. This one popped up and will drift off foul from Church. Two again. Swing and a miss. Change up at a firm 90.
One, which was basically my fastball at the end. Especially this year at the WBC. I mean,
and pulled King. Pedro Pages bounces one at Tatis. And the inning's over. But the Cardinals has been effective so far and starts out against Fernando Tatis tonight. He's generated. Tatis with a mighty cut on a 2-1. Tatis pulls it into the hole. Mason Wynn with the strike. Not going to get him. For 7 of his home runs. First pitch strike with the sinker. Didn't have the results to show for it in the first week of the season. He runs the pitch outside. Pages' throw in time. Overturned. 1-2 to Xander Bogaerts is bounced in 2-2.
Situational, I think. As you've seen, Bogart's been hitting very well.
0-2. The payoff. Bogaerts strikes out and Pages hangs. Strikeout and a walk so far, and a knee-high strike
for the Padres. And they're trying everything they can to create runs.
And now a check swing roller. Burleson to Soriano.
Well, quick pitch. Pitches with a ton of energy out.
Seems like forever.
Gets a bouncer from Victor Scott, who can really run, and beats it out for an infield single. For J.J. Weatherholtz. Really like the approach against lefties and righties.
Are we going to rush to platoon everybody?
Boy, great jump from Scott. The throw not in time to get Victor.
That one.
And now Weatherholt squares on a 2-1 and takes down.
You're out. And then the walk here changes the whole inning.
3 so far, a couple Ks and a comebacker. And Peralta misses with the. It's a small sample. Peralta's 2-0. Fades outside. And Peralta 3-0. That misses down, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Looking for more. Burleson squares. 96 for a. That's a 490 OPS left. The 1-1. Burleson stings it at second. Tatis, Bogaerts in time for 2. 4 Mountain Dew. That's how.
Take a nap. Get ready.
Down a run. Ty France on the ground at short at Mason Wynn. Now Nick Castellanos comes up aggressively on the first pitch. Pop foul, and it's 0-2. Mario's there for Craig Stammen. Do they score or not here in the bottom of the 8th? Just misses with a backdoor breaking ball, and we're going to get. Knew it all the way. Now Rodolfo Duran takes strike 1. Major league debut for a dozen years. Bouncer at second at J.J. Weatherholt. And JoJo Romero works a 1-2. The Padres down 1 as he faces Jordan Walker and starts in win. A change up there, 0-2. 0-2. You would feel how as a reliever if and when?
I should have did that more often to you.
Or the career numbers like Monaco. Top of the 9th inning in San Diego. Walker on the ground sharply left center field, and a 2-strike hit that plugs the gap. Walker digs for second and dives in safely ahead of Merrill's throw.
Inside corner of the bag, nothing was stopping him getting to second base.
Strike 1 to Nolan.
Put the ball in play. If you're a hitter, I've been in these.
Walk this year. Up and away, a ball and a strike on Gordon. Slider there, 1-2. Does roll over, but pulls it foul. Jason Adam deals. And no chase from Nolan Gorman. Good take. The 2-2. Gorman ropes one foul. 7th pitch to Gorman. Up high and a full count. Pitch. Gorman pulls it down the line and right and hooked. Late appearance on the way. Misses for ball.
Yep.
Wynn does square with the wheel play on and called a strike with the way in from first. Wynn gets it down. France goes to third to get the lead runner and Walker from Mason Wynn. So 1 away and Nathan Church for 3 so far. And 2 big misses from Jason Adam.
So he did that very nicely with some perfect footwork there.
Inning. Pulled down the line, foul, 2-2. 2-2. Church pops one up into shallow left with Ramon Laureano in for out number 2. For 3 with a strikeout and 2 groundouts. And strike 1 at the top of the zone. CBS World. Skied to center by Pages. Merrill circles. And Jason Adams strands 2.
In the day, closer, right-handed closer, ripping upper 90 sinkers.
On the ground towards second at J.J. Weatherholt. And 1 away for strike 1 at 101 to Miguel Andujar. 0-1. On the edge at 100 coming through. 0-2. Check swing, and you can just see in Andujar. 0-2. A sword and a strikeout.
Gotcha.
Popped up foul, 1-1. And take home a piece of the 1-1. This is just up at 100. 2-1. Machado chops it at short at Mason Wynn. Ball game. The Cardinals win.